3 years ago, I started ROOTS, which is an acronym, Reach Out for Opportunity in Torah Studies. I started on the Stony Brook University campus. Our purpose was to offer the students, many of whom have no affiliation whatsoever, an educational opportunity to understand the richness of their tradition. We have developed a board of directors of community people under the leadership of my good friend Dr. Barry Chase, who have become great supporters of ours, identify with our mission, and they help us.
I figured that since I'm coming here to learn, this would be I'm going to learn about everything, and that includes myself and my roots.
Hillel's delighted to have a partnership with Roots because part of our mission is to partner with community organizations that provide value-added services to our students.
It actually tried to bring everyone together from all different backgrounds. So you had people who were like Shomer Shabbat and like people who like really didn't even know what Shabbat was.
When I first got here, I really didn't know too much about my religion at all. I really didn't care.
So when I first came to Stony Brook, I automatically wanted to get involved in the Jewish community since I really didn't know anything.
They care about formulating a Jewish community here on campus and making that Jewish community grow into a huge family.
There's band, there's rugby, but then there's my friends that are Jewish. And it's just a whole different world.
It's just made it a lot easier for me to be Jewish.
The goal of Roots is to provide a no-pressure environment for students to come and learn and grow in their Jewish heritage.
It teaches you about your faith and your heritage without forcing it on you.
It reminds you of why you're Jewish.
Shabbat is one of the most inspirational times of the week here at Roots.
It really helps me be able to really get some type of meaning out of my Shabbat. You know, I'm able to socialize and hang out with people and learn.
You and a bunch of your friends, you go to Rabbi Dave's house. His family is awesome. They're like really, really warm and welcoming. Anything you need, even if it's not related to anything they can do to help you, they will.
It's so wonderful to see somebody that truly wants you to be around them, it's such a welcoming environment.
It's amazing how much people open up and the relationships that are forged on Shabbat.
It's like a second family.
It's a place to talk, to just chill out and relax, and their kids are awesome.
What's special about our trips to Israel is that it's not just focused on the material aspects of Israel, but we show them things that they would not otherwise see. We would take them to Jewish communities to experience life from so many different Jewish backgrounds and the different flavors of Judaism that Israel has to offer.
In the morning, the boys go to Or Sameach and they learn for the entire morning, and the girls go to Neve Yerushalayim. And then in the afternoon, we would go on trips all around Israel together.
It was a really moving experience.
It was a very, very unbelievably spiritual experience. It really changed me.
That was an incredible experience I will never forget.
They leave the trip with a very deep understanding and a deeper appreciation for the land and also for their culture.
I'd been there for the year. I didn't really get anything out of it. I kind of partied a lot, kind of hung out. And I actually got more out of those 3 weeks than I did the entire year I was there.
Kind of like give you that little motivating push to do more, you know? Like you had a little bit of it in your life and you just wanted more.
It's actually pretty effective in terms of its goal, because out of the 41 people on the trip, about 19 extended.
I liked Israel so much, so I decided to stay for an additional 3 weeks, learning full-time at Or Sameach.
I'm actually going to end up moving to Israel probably in a year or two and living there.
One of the most rewarding things I find about this job is the ability to see the level of growth that students make. And there's no place we could see this better than in our Maimonides program.
It kind of showed you why people do what they do and all the reasoning behind it. And I thought that in itself was special, and it made me think, okay, well, do I want to do that stuff when I get older?
Roots puts on a lot of very educational and forward-thinking classes.
It's not just a lecture, it's a discussion, and you can ask all the questions you've always wanted to ask.
And all of it is very relevant, you know? It's like something that you can use every single day.
You see the desire that the students have to want to learn.
If I learn something new, I ask why and look at the meaning behind it, and then I can make an informed decision.
It was all completely logical, all made sense, and I immediately took to it.
It's the right thing to do. I know it'll ultimately make me happy.
I know I try, after all the classes, to try to incorporate what I've learned into what I do every day to help me become a better person and to help me grow.
And you see how their mind is expanding, how they're growing, how excited they are becoming about their Judaism and about their heritage.
It changed my view for a lot of things and about like my family in the future.
So this is what I want for my family and for my kids when I'm older.
It's really made me wonder about how I'm proceeding through my life, and it really has grounded me and allowed me to see that I am actually going in the right direction.
It gave me a better perspective of what Judaism was about.
Most people grow up with the idea of how to do something, or that you have to do this one thing. Roots and Maimonides and the Israel trip all give you that broader sense of why.
It's made me actually care about what I want to do, where I'm going, how I want to be as a person, not just what I want to do as a job, not just where I want to live, but how I want to live and how I want to, like what I want people to define me as, not by what I do, but who I am.
You'll definitely learn a lot from the people you get to meet and the experiences you have.
Rabbi Dave has been a huge help. He's a good friend, a good person to talk to about anything, even if it's not religious related.
Thanks to Rabbi Dave and all the other great people in Roots, I just learned so much. I've met a lot of great people, some great friends that I will know for the rest of my life.
I'm actually living with 5 other Jewish guys who I met last year through Hillel and Roots.
I felt like I belonged.
Roots has really facilitated my personal growth.
It's made me a happier person, and it's definitely made me a better person.
It definitely raised my self-esteem.
It helped me find my way.
We are not a business, we are a family. They want to become part of a family, and that's what they get when they come to Roots. The students feel it and they know it, and that's why they come back.